Baker's age, basically.
Thanks.
But yeah, I'm just walking by, and she just turns and says, "You got penises on the mind this week, huh?" And I was like, "Oh shit," because I
sure do.
I didn't know if she'd listen.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Average AF Podcast with Adam McElroy and Ryan Baker.
Well,
I guess
we're absolutely not going to waste that.
Yeah,
so
I mean, I guess we're in now, so thank you for that.
I like it. Thank you.
That's clearly the best intro that we've ever gotten, and
Whoa!
that's a
Since
fact.
we've hit the
Let's be real.
hundreds. Since we've hit the hundreds.
You're just over there hitting buttons.
Yeah, he is.
But we're in the episode now because we're not going to waste that. I might isolate that and put that over our music. You never know, because that was pretty epic.
It was.
So thank
I
you
like
for that.
I like it right on the spot too. It was good. It was good.
But yeah, I mean, I guess we're in the episode. So thank you guys for checking out the episode of the Average AF Podcast.
I'm cold.
You are, wow.
Oh my God, dude. I don't know what it is. Unless you got a ghost in your house, bro.
Dude, I might have a ghost.
I don't know, but I literally just hit me.
Dude, it actually might be a ghost because at our old house, we had a ghost follow us between houses. Her name was Shelly. She actually
Did you name her?
No. She actually came from Athens with us, and it was really weird because we would go down there and party with a friend and all that, and they were like, we have a ghost. Her name's Shelly. Like, and some crazy shit would happen. But we were like 20, 21, like whatever. But some wild shit happened. And then we go home. Some crazy shit continues to happen. And we're like, Shelly fucking rode back with us. And then we moved to a new place. This was me and Steve. And we didn't realize until, I think being there a couple months, in one of the closets. So like if you're looking into a closet like this, like on the wall back here,
yeah.
So you're never gonna like look in and like turn around like that too much. We didn't notice it, but it said on the wall in like little kids writing, "Beware the ghost of Shelly." And we were like, "What the fuck?" I swear, you can ask Steve. And I was like, "What the fuck is this?" Yeah, so I would definitely torment or taunt Shelly all the time.
Right, that's probably why she followed your ass.
Yeah, she was cool though. She helped us, clean stuff up, and no, she definitely didn't. But some crazy shit definitely happened. I don't remember now because this was probably 7, 8 years ago now. But
back in the day,
yeah. But there was definitely some stuff going on. So shout out to Shelly. She was a good friend.
Shout out to Shelly.
Look, she was with us for years, man. She was around.
Girl.
Yeah,
I see a title in our future for this episode.
Shout out to Shelly.
Shout out Shelly.
But yeah, that's interesting.
That's crazy, man.
Dude, I saw today. Actually, this was like a couple hours ago.
So today.
Wow, he got instant mad.
He did.
No,
straight pissed.
Yeah, so today, a couple hours ago.
Okay, on today.
On YouTube, they were premiering something on, first of all, ESPN 8, which I didn't know existed.
It goes past 3?
Well, yeah.
I was going to say there's a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I don't know, because I originally remember it from Dodgeball, and it being, they called it ESPN the Ocho. Remember
right.
that?
I do.
Oh, yeah.
And now it was on, I was watching this video because I'm like, what the fuck is this? And they did like a graphic and it said ESPN 8. And I was like, what? They adopted ESPN the Ocho? It was crazy. But look up World Chase Tag.
Dude,
you haven't watched that?
No.
I watch that every year.
Really?
That shit's
it's
insane.
amazing.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yes.
My kids and we watch it every year and we freak out.
It's awesome.
It's intense.
I was kind of like, I kind of felt weird because, yeah, that's the one I watched right there.
Yeah.
The USA
it's
one.
So good.
Dude, and I was like, why do I kind of like this?
Wait, dude, is that shit
You want
in
to
the
watch
Olympics?
that or do you want me to find like best of?
Watch it. Do the
Is that
top
shit
one.
Olympics?
No, it's.
No.
I don't think it's the Olympics.
It's
but,
not.
It
I just saw Team USA, and I'm like, oh, what the?
Yeah. Now, I was like, man, I kind of like this, and they were doing it's basically parkour.
Yeah.
But you play tag.
It's a very
confined
area, and
Yeah.
you can't step out. You can only go around, and you have to do it for so long. There's a chaser.
There's 20 seconds to get each person. Yeah, and it was pretty epic. They were in Akron today. I don't know I think it was live today.
Really?
Yeah, they were in Akron
Dang
doing
it, I'd
it.
have gone. I really would have. It's so awesome to watch.
It's one of the events for the Hall of Fame ceremony or whatever. I guess that's going on soon. I don't know. But yeah, I was like, man, I'm kind of enjoying this. It's weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, World Chase Tag. And it was awesome because, and I hate to always slide this into the conversation, but it's legitimate. They had teams where they were called Apex or whatever.
Yeah.
And it was Apex ETH, which is ETH, Ethereum, which is a cryptocurrency. And they had Apex Doge. Yeah. And in this one, they both went to the semifinals or whatever. But yeah, it was just interesting that they named their team after cryptocurrency.
And the guy at the beginning is like, Apex versus, or it's
well, I wasn't really watching it too much with the volume up because I was technically in meetings that I was avoiding listening to. But it was definitely interesting. It's definitely something you don't necessarily need the volume, but yeah, man, it was pretty epic.
Well, the commentators are actually really good too. If you do listen to it, I thought the commentators are awesome.
I mean, it's just the sports that they come out with, though, and
but
the shit that you see on ESPN.
Look,
this
Apex
is nuts.
Doge, Apex ETH. Yeah, those are cryptos, and they were named after
no cap.
the crypto. Yeah. But yeah, they both went on to the semifinals. I don't know what happened after that, but yeah, you'll see a graphic in here at some point. If I can find it, I'll throw it up in the video. But it says ESPN 8. I'm like, that is wild.
Crazy. I had no idea. I always watch it on YouTube. They do it. They do it live on YouTube. I forget when it is, but I usually watch it.
Yeah, dude, it's awesome.
See, I don't think I'd be able to survive doing some shit like that.
No, yeah, definitely not.
As fast as they go, and they're just diving through that stuff. Yeah. You see some people get wrecked because they just go for it when there's only a second left. Oh,
yeah, I didn't see anybody get wrecked or anything. That would have been kind of interesting to watch, but yeah, dude, they definitely go the fuck off. I definitely recommend anybody look this up. See, did you see that?
Yeah, where they just hit it off the sidewall.
It just says connected to AirPlay on here.
Double tap back, yeah, on the screen, and it'll back up 10 seconds. Do it one more time. And then watch on the TV. Right here. ESPN 8, the Ocho.
That's insane.
And it's legitimately because you can't, there's an ESPN logo on the floor. You can't just randomly just take that just because it's cool or whatever.
No. They have to be involved somehow.
They actually made a channel of ESPN, the Ocho.
That's crazy.
That's fucking cool. Yeah. But I'm pretty sure the first time I heard of that was dodgeball. I don't think it was a real thing back then.
You know what? It may have been because none of us really ever knew. I remember ESPN 2 was always the one that you knew.
Yeah.
But then
they always had the strongman competition.
Yeah,
and
there's
all that
ESPN 3 also, which is partnered with ABC sometimes.
Yes.
Kind of stuff like that. But yeah, man, it's definitely interesting. Oh, it says the Ocho right there on the thing. On the
ESPN 8, yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy though. I didn't know this was a thing. You guys knew about this and held it from me?
Yeah.
I didn't mean to. I didn't know if you'd even care. I got hooked into watching a bunch of old UFC. There's a bunch of people who are commentators now who go back and review and commentate over some old fights.
Are you talking about the detail stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like watching that. I got hooked into 3 or 4 of those videos last week.
Do you know who I mentioned him earlier on our, I don't know if it was on the bonus episode or what, but Sean O'Malley. Do you know who that is?
I know the name. Why do I know the name?
He's in the UFC.
Okay.
But he's a beast. He's a 135er. But Cormier did a nice detail on his last fight.
Oh, that's cool.
It was pretty cool to see. But yeah, I don't know why. I just wanted to bring that up because
it's
crazy. Yeah.
There's a lot of interesting sports like that too.
Danielle was amazed. We went to Dave and Buster's and she saw cornhole on TV, a tournament for cornhole.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, it's insane. Any any fucking game that they come out with
Yeah.
essentially goes to ESPN and it becomes like famous.
I'm pretty sure Steve, there's a record of this on a previous episode. I'm pretty sure Steve didn't believe me that cornhole was on ESPN.
Really?
And then like a couple days later, I was like, look, dude, like it's on right now. And
Yeah.
sent him a picture of it or whatever. Yeah, it's crazy.
Have you seen the speed rock climbing? Like they just put it in the Olympics
Oh.
this year. I mean, it's insane how fast those people. I'll see if I can find it real quick because they gotta have the. I haven't watched the Olympic highlight of it yet. I've been dying to find it. I don't even know if they have it up yet, but
Yeah.
Speed climbing's nuts in general. Like people that can do it.
Climbing's crazy in general. Real quick, while he's looking that up, I want to mention too, little kind of update because I know a lot of people have mentioned this to me. I don't know about you guys, but when I mentioned the Patreon or whatever, they're like, "Is there any way that I could just pay once?" And now on the Patreon, there is a way to do an annual subscription.
Oh, okay. Tell them about it.
So you could just sign up on the Patreon. I'm pretty sure it's just a one-time charge. But if you do the annual subscription, you actually get 10% off. I'm pretty sure that's only for new members. If you wanted to go that route, you could always obviously delete your subscription and then resubscribe with the discount if
As
you wanted
a
to go
new
that route.
member.
Yeah. But that's definitely interesting. I know a lot of people have mentioned that as a one-time option. And we do have the $1 tier too. So what, $12 a month and then minus the 10%, you're talking what,
$11.90.
$10.80. Yeah, it's crazy for a whole year of the Patreon.
Hell yeah.
But yeah,
all
definitely
that
check
bonus
that
content.
out. Yeah.
Get it.
We are putting out a new piece of bonus content out probably Friday of this week when this comes out. And it definitely gets interesting.
It is very interesting.
We just recorded that, and you definitely want to check that out. But any bonus video is for our $5 tier and up. So keep that in mind, but definitely check out patreon.com/AverageAFPodcast. Sign up, especially for the annual, because I've never done it. I want to kind of see what happens. So it'd be dope.
Well, I got cold again,
yeah.
and it made me think of something.
What up, Shelly? Also do that to the TJ Dummy podcast, too.
Yeah, shout out. What?
Sign up for the Patreon, bro.
Oh, I thought you said shout out Shelly and
Well, I'll shout them out, too.
yeah, shout out.
What
Dummy?
it made you... What did it make you think of?
You got lost for words too.
Dude,
No, man. Have you
Shelly's
ever
taking me over.
thought about how a penguin builds its house?
Always.
Yeah, actually daily.
It glues it together.
Penguins don't live in igloos.
Yeah, you dumbass. Oh,
Boo this man.
okay. So I have to call you out on something. I know you want to get to your rock climbing stuff, but I got to call you out because you, sir, are a fraud.
Why am I a fraud?
You are a fraud because I found something out yesterday
What? You didn't find shit out.
that you do that is fraudulent activity for
I
the
don't
show.
have fraudulent activity for any show.
Did
We
you
have-
actually not listen to that podcast?
Right. We have a mutual friend who disclosed to me. You see, you know where this is
I don't know
going.
where it's going.
That they provide you
They send me suggestions.
with dad jokes.
They send me suggestions.
And then you use them
I use some of
on
them.
the show.
Some of them.
That's fraudulent activity, sir.
It's not fraudulent activity.
That's fraudulent activity.
And the
If
one
they're giving
time,
it up willingly and
one time I did
Yeah.
it, and I even said this one's from Jackie.
You did one time. See, but now he knows the friend I'm talking about, so he knows this is
Yeah,
happens
Hey,
frequently.
It's all right.
blast.
No, look, she sent me 3 of them. I used one of them.
Yeah, but she does it every week.
She does it all the time, and they're great too.
I know.
They're fucking great. But I don't utilize them all the time. But you know what I should do?
What should you do?
I should start a secret page that you can't get access to
What do you mean a secret page?
for viewers and people to send me good jokes to say.
Like, you could send them to the. Well, I guess I would see them on the email.
Yeah,
That's what Facebook's for. I mean, tell people. Or if
I don't fucking get on Facebook.
I know, dude, you suck.
I know.
Get an Instagram and have people send them to you there.
No, I get on Instagram.
Instagram's the best, bro.
I call it Insta Hoes.
That's why it's the best, bro. No, not really. I don't follow any females.
I follow mainly just skateboarding.
Yeah.
I don't follow shit.
All right. You want to get to what was it? Speed rock climbing?
Speed rock climbing.
This they did just have it. So here's this is the final.
Okay.
And these are commercials.
Of course. But it's skateboarding commercials at least.
Oh, lit.
Oh, speaking of skateboarding, Leticia
Buffoni.
Yeah, I don't know how to say her name. She is
Leticia.
so hot. She's one of the few
Very pretty
ladies that I follow on the Instagram.
On the gram.
Oh man, is this year? Oh yeah, Tokyo 2020. Damn, son.
They're literally climbing the wall. Like they're not even utilizing the damn things that is
You
what
would
it looked
think
like.
you would think if this was like a movie that they'd be on flat ground and they're just doing it that way.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and if you've ever I go to rock climbing gyms and stuff, and those ones are they're not like full hand hooks. They call them pinch hooks or something.
Right.
They're varied. Like each hook is not the same.
Right. That's crazy.
There was a spot right there. Did you see it where there was like nothing and the dude literally climbed the wall? Like he was walking on the wall.
Oh, damn, you suck, Japan. You recovered pretty nicely, though.
Yeah, he did.
That's crazy.
Anyway, I just think that's insane. I love watching those. guys.
6.42 seconds.
Well, I guess since we're bringing up the Olympics, did you guys see Simone Biles came back to the Olympics?
Yeah, good for her, man. I'm glad she did what she did.
Why the one below it? It's the same thing.
It's a new world record. It's a lady.
Yeah, so it's probably 9 seconds, way slower than the dudes.
You
So
ain't
evil.
shit.
I mean, I am curious now.
Really, for these two athletes, whoever ends up
Look
with
at
the
that.
one here has a better chance.
Is she
at a medal, or really
American?
only
Do we
two
know?
medals, so-
Alexandra
Oh,
Mirovsa?
French,
no.
maybe?
Miroslav won the qualification
Oh.
in speed. Trying to do the
Oh,
same
she's the
thing
one
in
in the
final
black?
job there
Yeah,
with a
she's
great
Polish.
jump. Miroslav catches up, neck and neck to the top.
Jeez.
Oh, man.
With a time of
6.84.
That's
Oh.
good.
That is a new
But the
world
last dude
record.
was 6.6, so I don't want to hear it.
The
I'm just kidding.
World
I'm just kidding.
That shit's crazy.
Dude, I don't even care.
Closest one
Fuck
who's
this.
never had a medal, but somehow she got
No.
the Olympic record during the
That makes me want to go do some.
I'm just what?
What?
I was just saying I'm just trying to get canceled because I think we'll get famous if we're canceled.
Hashtag canceled.
Cancel
hashtag,
Tim.
Yeah, hashtag cancel Tim. Hashtag watch the video.
No, I was thinking of not the strongest man or not the parkour, but the American Ninja Warrior
Yeah.
shit, dude.
Yeah.
The American Ninja Warrior stuff. I can't stand to watch because they just go too heavy into the backstory. I don't care. I want to see
Yeah.
you run the course. I
Yeah.
do not care who you are at all.
Oh
So-
yeah, no, I agree on that one.
So similar, a little different, obviously, but similar. My mom was talking about this product or whatever that they had on Shark Tank. You know, everybody knows the show Shark Tank.
Yeah,
And she was telling me about it, and I was like, that just sounds like a normal whatever it was. I don't remember what it was.
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah, but they had the backstory, and like the dad died, and then the mom died, so the kids were there, and like blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I don't care.
There we go.
Like, I
I'm
don't.
same.
I don't care. And she's like, yeah, but it's a good story. And I'm like, that doesn't mean the product's good.
Yeah.
right.
Like, I don't give a shit. And I'm like, the
That
only
typically
reason.
means the product's not that great
Yeah.
because they've got to sell it with such a big
and,
backstory.
and I was telling her, I was like, the only reason they care is because it's for TV.
yeah,
And I'm like, I guarantee if all of those people were in a boardroom and the kids walked in, they'd be like, what you got? And like, tell me your product or get the fuck out.
yep.
Like they don't
Short
care.
and sweet.
Yeah, they don't give a shit. But yeah, I don't care about people's backstories
No,
Same.
really at all.
That's why I love American Ninja Warrior, but like 12 years ago when it was just like, all right, these two people are gonna go
Yep.
and go, and
Right.
now it's the entire show. It's an hour long. It's 42 minutes of backstory.
yeah, no, that shit's crazy. No, I want to do one of the courses though.
I do, but
They have one in Columbus.
Yeah, I was gonna say they
Do
have
they?
one nearby.
Yeah.
Yeah,
wow,
It's actually right at the Polaris exit. It's
watch
right
watch
near
for that video on the Patreon.
yeah. I think that shit would
No,
be dope though.
that would be.
I'm
try
with
it.
you, man. I've tried I'm dying because I've gained some weight and I hate it and I want to lose weight, but I need something to train for.
Yeah.
Right.
Like I need to get in my brain. It's like I want to do this, so
See,
I gotta get there and train.
I love going to the gym, man. I'll go to the gym every day, but my thing's the diet. Like I want to be
Diets
happy when I
suck.
eat.
Mhm.
You know,
Same.
it's a product.
Yeah, you typically, I mean, there's not everybody, I can't say everybody that I've seen, but a lot of people that I see that go on diets that are fucking miserable.
Yeah.
Like straight up miserable.
Well, even like I tried to like cut out pop or Red Bull especially, or like go sugar-free Red Bull or something to just, and I'm just like, I'm not fucking happy. Like, you know?
I don't want to do this.
The last time I was on a diet and was happy, I was doing it with like a coworker, and we were just kind of in it together, and we did keto, and it sucked at first, but once we got in it, we felt good, we were happy, and it was easy to stay on.
Right.
I'd love to get back to that. It's just like it's really hard with a family. It's like
Yeah.
because the kid, like I can't.
Yeah,
I'm-
it's hard to stay with it. But to your point, like once you start doing it and start getting that routine and start getting used to it, then yeah, it'll start getting easy. But being a fucking adult,
Yeah, dude,
it's so hard
it's
to
hard
stay
for me.
consistent and scheduled.
It's hard for me, yeah, because like I'm always on the go.
Right.
So like dude, I've lived here, I mean, what, probably a year and a half now,
Mhm.
give or take. And I'm not kidding. I have never cooked here. Ever. Not one time.
Damn.
Yeah. Like ever.
Do you normally not cook, or is this just
No, I mean, but what I'm saying is like I don't mind going to the gym and all that kind of stuff, but like to eat healthy all the time is like very difficult because I'm always on the go. Like even if I go to like McDonald's and get a salad or something, it's still like a McDonald's salad, you know?
Well, not only that, but you're going to be paying 5 times the price
Right.
too, just to freaking eat healthy, which
But
is
then
ridiculous.
to cook here,
if you're gonna be on a diet, you really need to like meal prep. There's
Yeah.
like no way around it.
that's the other thing is like you have to meal prep. And for me, by myself, to cook like a meal, like that's going to be like 4 days worth of food.
Yeah.
And I don't want to eat grilled chicken for 4 days in
Yeah.
a row or whatever.
Yeah, that
you
makes
know?
sense.
That got me through like just doing like a ton of like like the grilled chicken tender type things. I did that and I made myself a couple sauces too, and that like I at least got to change it up a little bit with the sauces.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know,
I
don't know.
I need somebody to keep me accountable. Like, it sounds so bad. I have no willpower when it comes to food, like at all. Like I said, I'll go to the gym every day. I love going to the gym, but me and Jerry went to the gym. I mean, this was a couple years ago now. Literally, well, I would say every day, but like safely 6 days a week, pretty
Yeah.
much every day
Okay.
for like 6 months, and I didn't lose a single pound.
Yeah, it's all dieting
Because
stuff, man.
I didn't like I kind of ate healthier, and I'm sure I gained a little muscle and probably lost a little bit of fat or whatever, but like I didn't lose a single pound. And for me, like I have no interest in getting stronger. Like I think I'm strong enough for what I need, but I need to do cardio, I need to lose fat and all that kind of stuff. And I just
Dude, weightlifting burns that fat, baby. You got to
Yeah.
do weightlifting.
I guess, but
It's like look at him. Look at him.
you ain't weightlifting shit.
Nope, just boxes at work. That's my fucking gym.
I don't know how we got on this topic, but
I don't know.
I don't know.
I
Roll
wanna-
with it.
I want to go back
Don't
to the gym
ask
too.
questions.
That's all I'm saying.
yeah.
No, dude, I don't need a gym. Legit at my job. Dude.
Yeah.
With all the boxes that we lift and everything, it's nice. And like that's the thing too. Like a lot of people will say that, like, oh, you know, like I might be able to save money on my gym membership, like by not going. Like, we'll put your ass to work on our freight floor.
Right.
But yeah, no, I want to do the American Ninja Warrior thing, because I've seen it at places. But I also want to do. Have you seen those rope obstacle course shit things like at Mohican and
Yeah.
stuff that they have?
I did those when I was in cross country or something. That
Are
was
they
one of
worth
our
it?
100%.
Hell yeah, dude. Because I want to do it, but I've never known anybody that's done it to like
You
get
do
the,
it with your kids. It is a blast.
yeah.
It's fun.
Well, my son's a thrill seeker ish,
Yeah, he definitely is.
so I definitely want to do it. And I can get my daughter because she even already asked me if she can go skydiving.
Wow.
I'll go too. I've always wanted to go skydiving.
Yeah.
I have actually have a savings account for me to just throw money at for saving up for skydiving.
Nice.
I think, isn't there a weight limit to skydiving, though? I think it's like
There is, because
250
you
pounds.
have to tandem.
Yeah, it's
first.
tandem
Yeah.
jump.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
You have to have so many jumps under your belt
Well,
to go by
right,
yourself
right.
and stuff.
Well, actually,
Dude,
speaking of...
Shelly got to get out of here, bro.
Dude, I don't know why you're so cold.
My God.
I'm not cold at all. Are you cold?
No, I'm warm.
I'm
if
yeah.
anything.
Well, you got AC, don't you?
Yeah, but
Dude, I have
But
not.
it's not.
No, anytime I go anywhere with AC, because I haven't, anywhere I've lived in the last 12 years, 10 years, has never had AC.
dude,
So anytime I go somewhere with AC, I'm always freaking cold.
dude, you've been
Always.
here 2 hours though, and it's just now hitting you. It is clearly Shelly. Scientific fact, prove it.
I don't know.
Proven.
Prove it.
Proven. Facts. There you got it.
I mean,
Episode over. Bye, Shelly.
but actually, speaking of your son, I was actually, when I saw the tag thing
Yeah.
or the chase, whatever they call it.
Yeah.
He was literally the first person I thought of because he's really big into the parkour and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, Caden would love this. Has he
Yeah,
ever
would.
watched it with
No,
you?
I'm going to have to show it to him, though.
Yeah, he would definitely love it.
Yeah, and be prepared when they watch it. They go insane.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
kids just run in the house, parkour, and just like running
Oh,
and
he
jumping.
does
Oh,
that
yeah.
already.
Yeah, Caden does that shit already.
Yeah,
He's
he
all
loves
over.
parkour. Dude, I
Oh,
cannot.
man.
I love parkour, but I can't do the videos where like they're like at the edge of a building.
Yeah, like the
or,
FOV stuff. There's
Oh,
a
no
group,
way.
a French group called Storer, STORRERR, something like that.
That's weird.
But they're really awesome. They do a whole bunch of like series of them like running across rooftops. They did like a zombie one where there was like
Right.
it was almost like
Oh, I
28
might have
days
seen that.
later.
Actually,
type.
that he might have been watching that
I
one.
think he was, yeah.
because I remember
Dude,
that.
he watches so much crazy shit on there, like the parkour, like chases and like the scenes that they do. But
I
it's
don't-
dope.
I don't necessarily mind like, well, yeah, I guess kind of jumping across buildings and
Yeah.
things like that. Like that's one thing. But my thing is like when they're standing on the edge
Yeah.
and like, or like hanging off the edge,
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck that. Like even now when I watch like a bungee jumping video or something, like if they jump off, like my heart is just like, I'm like,
That's still one thing I want to do too that I haven't done.
dude, I will never bungee jump.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not in. I mean, I would do it, but I'm not as into that as I would be skydiving.
Oh no, for sure, for sure.
I would see. My thing is, and I've said this a million times, probably even on the show. I would love to go skydiving,
mm-hmm.
but I feel like I would get up to like in the plane and I wouldn't jump.
You'd puss out.
I think I would, but we'd be tandem, so maybe.
I would push you out.
Well, yeah, dude, do it.
I would.
But
I'd
maybe
be that guy.
dude, we should go. We should definitely go because it is tandem, obviously. So like, I would be pretty much forced out. Now I don't know if I'm gonna make it to the ground alive because my heart might explode.
Maybe.
Maybe.
But it'd be a good way to go for sure. What's up, guys? A little break in the action here to talk about our small business sponsors
Talk
and
about
our
'em.
Patreon producers. We appreciate all of you guys. Sign up on patreon.com/averageafpodcast. Get it. And we got a sexy radio voice this time. Our Patreon producers are...
Taylor, Tom, Patrick, Barili, Sarah, Steve, Anthony, Jeremiah, Nate, twitch.tv/eviltony, and the Teach a Dummy podcast.
Thank you all, and thank you to Joel as well.
Yes,
because
yes,
you forgot
thank you,
that
Joel.
one, but it's all good.
My bad. Thank you, Joel.
But yeah, thank you guys for being on the Patreon. We appreciate you.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you all.
We definitely couldn't do this without you. A reminder, we have a bonus video coming out Friday that you're definitely going to want to watch. It is hilarious. And thank you guys all for subscribing, liking, sharing, all that kind of stuff. And our first small business sponsor
Is Brubaker Photography. Go ahead and check them out at facebook.com/BrubakerPhotography1. Again, that's BRUBAKER Photography1. But again, on Facebook, you can go ahead and check out the local business where they have some pictures that you can go ahead and set as your wallpaper. Definitely free to all. And not only that, but hit that community tab up there as well and share this page with your friends, family, and everybody else on your Facebook page as well.
Beautiful. I will say I think their Facebook page like doubled or tripled ever since they sponsored with us. So
That's what I'm talking about.
Super dope. That's a shout out to all of our listeners for going and supporting them.
Yes.
And then definitely support this next sponsor. That is ZMG Blade. He's a local hip hop artist in Mansfield. And his album, Back on My Shit, drops September 3rd on all platforms.
Coming soon.
It's got hard melodies, catchy hooks. It's dance music as well, so definitely check it out and follow him everywhere.
Yep, follow him at Facebook, especially at ZMG Blade. He does updates, giveaways, merch, and more. He's also got his YouTube channel and currently music on Apple and Spotify. So, again, make sure to check that album out. Again, dropping on September 3rd, Back on My Shit.
That's awesome. And back to the action. Yep.
Would you ever do one of the jumpsuits?
The wingsuits?
The wingsuits, is that what they're called?
Yeah, but you have to have, like, literally, like,
So much experience.
thousands of jumps before you can even buy one of those.
I don't think I'd
yeah,
ever do it.
they don't allow you to. Yeah.
I would never do it.
Dude, but those videos are epic. I love watching those videos.
Those videos give me a fucking heart attack.
See, this...
These, when they get to the top of the tree and they start felling it, where they're putting the wedges in and cutting, it like made me sick. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, wow.
Can you fast forward it at all? I don't know if you can on there. Yeah, see the shaking though? Like I've even seen videos. Yeah, dude, no. So no. No.
No.
Or the people on the electrical poles, like the
That's what I was
electrical
gonna
towers.
say. Like,
Yeah.
like I've seen people on like windmills.
windmills.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
oh
like-
my god,
That's-
no
see,
way.
That's why I like TikTok, because I love seeing people do their job. Like just
Right.
interesting jobs. Like the guy who's like, there's guys who like get on those power lines and they have these two things that they hook between, and they have to
yeah.
slide down them and get to the next power station and
Yep.
stuff.
Oh, I've seen
Oh,
that.
it's
Yep.
so cool.
Dude, you know how much money they have to get paid for that?
Insane
Because
amount.
it's got to be like hazard pay. I wonder if they can get insurance.
Oh,
You
yeah.
are not allowed to have life insurance.
Yeah, they have to have life.
Like,
insurance.
sorry, we don't cover death because there's no injury involved in here. You're not
You
going to
gonna
break a
die.
leg.
Yeah.
You're going to die. Like,
Dude, there's no way.
no, I couldn't. Even because I even remember before I even saw like any of this crazy shit, like just like the window washers. I used to always think that
Yeah.
those people like in
Yep.
the big ass cities and shit, like, damn, that's high up there. But then,
All these people started doing TikToks of it. And
yeah,
like,
but now you see stuff like the trees and those power lines.
Dude,
and,
I'm such a pansy about that shit. Like this was it. Yeah, it was last weekend. We went to the monster trucks.
Yeah.
I think I was telling you about them. And the like the stairs to get up to like the stands, like where you're sitting and stuff.
Yeah.
They had those steps that are obviously stairs, but like they're open underneath and stuff.
okay, yeah.
And like that shit freaks me out.
really,
Like I was going up, it's not bad because I can see, but like we were leaving and I was carrying Harper and I was going down and like my legs were shaking, like going down. And I'm just like a pansy about that shit.
damn.
Like, dude, it's so bad.
What about those videos of people who got stuck at top of the roller coaster and they have to walk down?
See, dude, that would freak me out. I would rather go skydiving. I would rather go skydiving than walk down.
I would say
I
bring
wouldn't
me
wanna
up a
walk down.
parachute. I'll get down.
Yeah.
I did always want to be that guy though to go up the dragster and not make it all the way
Yeah.
and come back down backwards.
That'd be okay.
That shit would be dope because it'd be a free ride, and then they shoot you up there again.
Dude, I almost died on the Millennium Falcon.
Millennium Force?
Yeah.
Millennium Force.
What's the Millennium Falcon?
fucking
The Star
Wars. Star Wars?
Star
Yeah.
Wars.
Damn. Fuck Star Wars.
So how'd you die
Sorry,
on the Falcon?
The Falcon fucking shot the shit out of me, dude.
Apparently.
No, the Millennium Force, man, like, and I will never ride it again. I'm not afraid of like roller coasters or anything in general, but you know how, have you guys both ridden it?
Uh-huh. I love it.
Yeah.
So you go up to the top and it's fucking slow. It's the slow climb to build up the suspense and all that kind of stuff.
It goes like over and straight down.
Yeah, it's
But smooth.
It's I think a 95-degree angle. Technically, it's not straight down, but like it's straight down. And I don't know, but like they have the bar strap.
Yeah.
And we go over, and that thing isn't as secure as it needed to be. And I'm like hanging like over, like out, like over everybody. And then like we hit down, and you know I sat back down or whatever. But dude, I was like out of my seat, like holding on, like
Scared
legitimately.
shitless.
Yeah, it was so bad. So I will never ride that again.
That's fair.
And like it clicks down, and they come around and check and stuff, and I felt good, like I felt fine. But yeah,
I am safe.
yeah,
I am safe.
dude.
Or
nope.
now.
Nope. But yeah, I would get on the dragster and stuff. I don't mind that stuff. It's fun. The one thing I won't do, not that I won't do it, but I don't like to do it, is the one that drops you down.
Oh yeah. I like those.
You go up to the very top
Oh,
and
the
it
power
drops.
tower.
Yeah, the power tower. Now the thing about the power tower, because it was the first time I was riding it, and you can do it two ways, right?
You can go up.
Yeah, you can be at the bottom and it'll shoot you up, or you can go to the top and it'll drop you down.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, well, we want to definitely go to the top and drop down, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're in line. It takes fucking 46 hours to get through the line.
Yep.
And
That tracks.
and you know, we're watching people the whole time, and we realize once you get to the top,
You have to keep you bounce.
well, you sit there a little bit, but then you'll hear the air release. Yeah, and then they drop, right? So we're like, okay, cool. So we get up there, and I'm waiting to hear it, and up there you can't hear it because the air releases at the bottom.
Those giant those big compressor tanks are at the bottom.
Yeah, and I didn't realize that, so I'm just sitting there. I'm like, okay, I'm just waiting for this sound, and it never came, and it dropped, and I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, dude, it was so bad.
Oh man,
It was so bad, but that gave me a phobia too.
dude, I remember when the demon drop was there.
Yeah,
Demon
I
drop
never
was the
did that
shit.
one.
No,
I know the stories of like dropping a penny
Dude,
or
yep.
whatever.
Yeah, you
Dude,
put
I'd
it on your knee.
Put it on your knee.
Yeah.
And you drop down, and that shit would just whoop right there.
That's
Just
so
floating.
crazy. That would have to work on the power tower
it would.
too.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just it's the rate of falling and all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
9.8 meters per second is the speed of gravity because I'm a loser like that. I know that.
You definitely are a loser like that.
Nerd.
Just knowing that off
It
the
is
top
what
of your
it
head.
is. It is what it is.
All
bro.
right, on
Basic-
to the new.
I'm
next-
basically Elon Musk. I'm over here building rockets in my pants.
Oh my god,
I don't know where that came
are
from.
you setting a camping trip up?
Yeah, I mean, tent is ready to go.
Pitching it.
I think that was on my mind because we did answer the internet for the bonus episode.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know what answer the internet is, it's kind of like a almost kind of Cards Against Humanity kind of game type thing where they just ask you questions and you wild questions, and it's what did it say on it? Questions is almost as fucked up as you are, or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, questions as fucked up. No, questions as fucked up as
Yeah.
you are.
Okay, cool. But yeah, that bonus is gonna be out Friday on the Patreon. But
So make
Yeah.
sure you subscribe.
hey, there you go. I think,
done.
dude, we've been talking about dicks so much lately.
I in the current events, I got one just to kind of keep
Okay.
keep it going.
Shit,
Yeah, I
should we
will
just jump
say-
into the current events then?
Yeah, well, yeah, but I will say, so the last episode came out just a couple days ago when we were recording this, and there's a couple people at work that listen to the show,
Yeah.
and the last episode got a little dicey at times.
Oh, a little.
A little bit.
And
It was funny.
well, yeah. So, I see her. I'm walking out to my car at the end of the day, and we just wave because she's talking to somebody else. So we just wave, and I'm walking by, and she turns. She's an older lady. I mean, not older, but you know, a little bit older, probably maybe 40. I don't know, but you know, Baker's age basically.
Thanks.
But yeah, I'm just walking by, and she just turns and says, "You got penises on the mind this week, huh?" And I was like, "Oh shit," because
We sure do.
I didn't know if she'd listened to it yet or not because the episode just came out that day, and I was like, I don't know what happened, but we ended up talking about all of ours, which was 3 penises. We talked about the old man masturbating, so that's 4. We also talked about the rainbow. What was it? Rainbow dildo butt monkey.
Oh yeah.
That's 5, and I feel like there was one more in there too. I don't know, but there was a lot. There was a lot of dick talk.
But you never did answer the question if you would rather just have one big dick as an arm or 5 dicks as your fingers.
I would probably go. Well, damn, dude. I don't know.
Well, if the
Would
fingers,
you
you,
like
could
a-
pick stuff up and you could wear gloves, right?
Yeah, but
Would you wear gloves or would you wear individual condoms?
oh my god. Well, yeah, because now, oh man, now we're gonna. Are we diving into this
or
question?
would you keep them all together and just wear a mitten?
See, but that's what I was thinking. Like, have the arm, but then just wear a long sleeve, like an Under Armour sleeve, cover it up or something.
Would you really cover it up though?
Yeah,
flaunt.
if
I'd
I
flaunt
have
mine.
to. No, you couldn't.
You couldn't.
What, you couldn't indecent exposure it?
I mean, but it's a
just-
medical condition. Can you?
Yeah.
cut off. I'd go armless.
I don't know.
I mean,
Now-
dogs walk around, you can see their penis.
Okay, here, question for you. Yeah, but
Why is that your argument?
yeah.
I don't fucking know. That's all I could think of at the time.
Yeah, it's not good.
Okay, so question. I mean, we're in it now. This is happening. So you got a dick for an arm, right? Or a dick for fingers. Either way. Either way, are you circumcising it?
I was thinking that. I wasn't gonna say.
You won't say it. I'll say it. Fuck it.
I'd say yes.
You have to, right?
You have to because you'd.
Because imagine like the little like dude, it would just it'd drape over your hand and then you'd
Yeah.
have to roll it up to grab
Yeah.
stuff.
Wait,
do you-
if they're-
you
they're
don't have
penises,
fingers,
but
right?
Can they get aroused?
That's what I was thinking. So what if you're sitting
You
there
just
trying
get
to,
aroused and you
you're
just
trying
put your arm.
you're
in
trying
there?
to pick something up with your fingers, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, hot girl. Oh shit. Where'd it go?
Oh no. Now if that happens, do you still have your normal dick?
You'd have to.
So you
I
have
would think
so it's
so.
do you have
Jeez,
a
I don't
regular
know
dick
now.
and an arm for dick, or do you have 6 dicks?
Well, technically, either you'd have 3 dicks or 11 dicks.
Oh, so you're talking both hands.
I think it said.
You said
all-
one
I think
hand.
it
one
said
hand. Yeah, it was
instead
just
of
one
finger.
hand.
Oh, was
so
it
either
just
you're
one hand?
either you're having no, it did just say fingers.
I thought it just said fingers. Like
yeah,
you'd
it
have
said one arm
penises
or-
for fingers.
or fingers.
Fingers.
So either you're having 11 dicks or
Yeah.
2.
I'm still in the camp of just wearing gloves all the time.
I think you could get away with it. Now, this is where my head's at. The problem with wearing gloves is I would have to this is how far my loyalty goes. You ready? I would have to cut the tips off of the gloves or something because on a iPhone the screens are heat sensitive, not touch sensitive. So if you have gloves on, you can't actually do anything on your iPhone unless your fingerprint or your
That's not
temperature
true.
comes through.
I've had gloves that you can do it.
Nuh-uh.
I have.
Nuh-uh. Unless they were thin gloves and it felt your temperature.
Probably, which is fine.
Well, right.
You could still wear gloves then. You don't have to cut
But
the
if
tips
they're
off.
thin enough gloves, people are going to know they're still dicks, bro.
That's all
No,
right.
not true. I think there's like a thin cotton glove that because I think we sold them at the store. You could wear those and still use your
Oh,
phone.
So think
you sold dick finger gloves
Yeah.
at the hardware
'Cause
store.
so think about if it
Gotta
It's
be
a
a real
different
thing.
situation. They're not going to be this size. If they're this size, dude.
So could you utilize your hands, your fingers, or your arm to piss in, situations where need be? Like, say you're in a traffic jam, right? You don't have a fucking bottle or something. You're like, I gotta pee, and you're just like, you know what?
Just
Crank down the
stick it out
window.
the
Just out.
There we go, sprinkler.
Would you use your penis hands to masturbate with?
Well, yeah. Would you grab your dick that way?
I don't know, because then think about it. If you were to grab your dick that way, and then you get aroused, and you're about to come, then all of a sudden that shit's gonna go everywhere because it's coming out your fingers. It's coming out.
Wow.
There's
This is
levels.
terrible.
There's levels to this shit.
Man, that just makes the decision so much harder on which one you would choose.
Yeah.
Though.
Yeah.
Because think about it, like if you were weightlifting with the penis arm, would you have to like try to get aroused to lift the weight up? Be
Now wait, now with with
Hey,
a
get-
No, I don't see that.
with a penis arm, do you still have fingers or no?
Do you still have an elbow? Does it bend at the middle, or does it just go to your elbow?
you just
It
got the-
depends
Or does it
on-
go
just got
onto
the
your
shaft.
shoulder?
It depends on who's around, I guess. You know. Now, do you got balls in your armpit?
I was about to say,
or-
where
It
do the
didn't
balls
say
come
that.
in? Where do the balls come into play?
I don't
at?
think they do. It was not.
You still got your 2 normal sized balls, and you got either 6 dicks
So if you
or
got-
fucking
If you got dick fingers, you got balls on each.
yeah, like fucking
Shut it down.
right down here.
Look at my jewelry, Mom.
We are losing
Oh.
listeners, and I love it. Get out of here.
Instead of rings, you
Hashtag
were.
penis fingers.
God damn it. I like dick fingers better. That sounds better. Hashtag dick fingers.
Hashtag dick arm.
Okay.
All right, I think we should go on to the current events.
Yeah,
now.
we should definitely go into the current events because
Everybody breathe.
can we do a non-dick related current event first if you have one available, or if they're all dick related? I guess we're fucking
So you want to
Okay.
save the dick for last?
yeah, dude. Because we got to take a breather from these fucking dicks in
All
our
right.
head.
This one just sounded like fun to me. They just put this today in the Miami Herald.
Oh.
Want to pretend you live on Mars for a whole year? Apply now. They're basically gonna do biodome in real life.
Wow,
That's insane.
Yeah,
that's
they're
crazy.
gonna recreate a Mars dune, and they're
Where,
trying to
though?
get people to live
For
in it. I
4
didn't get
in
that far.
Houston.
Oh, for 4 people.
And Houston.
Scroll
Yeah.
up just a tiny bit. Let me see. Shows a proposal for the Mars Dune Alpha habitat to prepare for eventually sending astronauts to Mars, taking applications for 4 people to live for a year in a 1,700 square foot Martian habitat created by a 3D printer.
It's nuts.
Oh, that would make sense. You just
Yeah.
send some 3D printers up there and they just build everything.
Yes.
And inside a building at
So
Johnson Space
one,
Center.
we have to get Pauly Shore and Stephen Baldwin in there. That's got to be 2 of the 4.
Dude, that would be wild. Imagine being stuck in 1,700 square feet for a year with fucking Pauly Shore. God damn,
Buddy.
he would get murdered within a day.
So it says that the paid volunteers, so they definitely get paid for it, will
Oh,
work
for
in a
sure.
simulated Martian exploration mission, complete with spacewalks, limited communication back home, restricted food and resources, and equipment failures. Damn. So it's not just like an enjoyable living up there.
so
Like you're being tested.
Now, I was
It's
going to
happening
say,
fall of next year.
even for like the equipment failures or whatever, you would think like, oh, well, this isn't a real failure. Like, I'll be fine.
Yeah.
But if you guys know about the, I think it's Stanford, the prison experiment. Do you know about that? This was back in the day. This was like 60s or 70s or something. Essentially, long story short, I think Tim might have even mentioned it. I don't know. I listen and talk to so many fucking people. I don't know where I get what. But they, long story short, they did a prison experiment where they assigned like 10 people to be guards and then 10 people to be inmates. And did like a full thing where you have all the power and like you have to follow the instructions if you're the inmates and stuff like that. And within like, I think it was like 36 hours or something, like they actually started to act like real like authoritarian like guards and like be mean to each other and like kind of, you know, take on the role and started like hitting each other and like
Jeez.
punishing each other. Yeah, it was a weird, it's a big thing in psychology, just trying to learn about human behavior and stuff.
I
But
could see that though.
but-
I mean,
yeah, but the reason I bring that up is because if you're here for long enough, you're not going to be in the right mindset of like, oh, well, this is just a fake failure. You're going to fucking panic
yeah.
thinking
Yeah.
that it's real.
Well, especially once you're up there, if it's for a full year and you
Right.
have limited communications, like I said, like back home and shit, like you're gonna by probably the begin or the first week, you're probably already gonna get acclimated and be like, okay, like this isn't a joke, this isn't a test. Like
Right.
in your head, you're gonna be thinking that, and I think it'll make it more easier for you to.
You would think, but
Anyway, I thought that one was fun.
yeah, it's definitely
That's
interesting.
crazy.
Definitely
It's non-dick related, so we're good.
okay. Yeah.
All right,
good.
another non-dick related. We'll just get to this. But this one was just crazy. This was yesterday or something. Man drives with girlfriend tied to roof in bizarre trust test.
Wow.
Well, it must not be a real trust test if she's tied to it.
there's
Yes.
a video of it.
Yeah, it's a Russian influencer.
Yeah, go ahead and play the video. It says it had 90,000 likes.
Damn.
I thought it was dumb. I watched it. They're like in town. They're not going fast. I thought they'd be doing like 60.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, right?
You better surf on that shit.
Yeah, dude, you got to teen wolf it.
Right, like, dude, she is
Well, they're on a
tied
Lambo.
down to that shit.
That's a
Aston Martin.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
But
That's a car.
yeah, it is. Yeah, now I'm
Oh, shit. Traffic police in Russia is now investigating the incident.
And as they should be. It is just a weird, dumb.
I'm upset that they got our view for that.
Yeah.
That's kind of dumb. Like,
Because that was definitely just a headline.
Oh, they're saying it was a
thing.
Bentley.
oh, that's a Bentley.
Dude, there's so much shit go all the way down. No, not all the way down. My bad. That was on me. Preliminary investigation also found that the Bentley used for the stunt does not belong to the dude. The borrowed luxury car, in fact, has 68 unpaid fines.
That's funny.
Wow.
Damn.
That's some Russian balls though to like steal a car
Yeah.
and then be like, hey, let's attract everybody's eyeballs on
Yeah.
the way.
And it looks like that shit's duct taped.
Oh, there is duct tape.
That's
and then there's
definitely duct
rope.
tape.
And then, yeah, it was just a weird.
Nah, but
We're
I mean,
influencers,
look,
bruh.
I'm gonna be a man right now and judge me if you want. That booty though
Yeah.
is fucking popping. Look at that shit.
That's true. True that.
Now she
Yeah, man.
Now, what the fuck is this person doing with the phone in the back seat?
Videoing the car that's videoing this. It's like some Inception type
Right.
stuff.
so dumb. It looked
Let
like
me
the,
take a picture of your picture.
yeah, it looked like the max
meet
they got
in the
up to
middle.
was like maybe 30,
Nah,
maybe.
I bet not even that.
Yeah, so I'd say that's false advertisement with the title.
I mean, it's
Boo.
not false advertisement, but
That
it
is not
misleading.
trust. Oh, you
No.
don't even have to be
Trust
holding her
would
damn
be
hand, and
she-
she's
like,
gonna
yeah.
stay on there.
Yeah, you just have to hold her hand. That's the trust test. It
Yeah.
says that they're doing a bunch of other trust tests too, but I
Dude.
after this one, I'm like, that's lame.
Steve-O would be so disappointed.
Yeah.
This
Like
is
a
nothing.
trust test would be,
yeah, bro, you
okay,
gotta
I'm gonna go
surf on the
35,
car.
and I need you to surf on my roof.
Dude, I've done more than that already.
True.
Like especially in trucks.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, we always used to, Jerry used to have a van, an old school Plymouth, man, I forget what model it was, but an old school Plymouth van, where it didn't have the safety features.
Yeah.
So when you're going, you can just open the back door.
Yeah.
And dude, he would be going like 60, like down the highway, not the highway, but the state route or
Yeah.
whatever. And we'd be like fucking hanging out, like what up, you know, being fucking crazy ass
just like-
teenagers.
Don't hashtag cancel my mother, but the way we were poor kids. So what we do is us, my sister and I, and another family who had 4 kids. What would happen is we had a big truck that had a cap on it, and to go, like, there was a J.C. Penney outlet center where like they'd have a big back to school sale for like
Yep.
cheap clothes down in Columbus, and they would just put a blanket back there. We would all sit in the truck,
Yep.
and they would drive us all down there, and we would get clothes.
Do you guys
Nice.
remember the old school station wagons?
With the big ass back seats.
Well, where the back seat faced out the back?
Yeah,
yeah.
That shit was dope.
Yes.
yeah,
I would get car sick every time.
every
Oh, yeah.
time because it just messes with your brain.
yeah, that's
so
true.
weird.
That's crazy.
All right, we'll go to the last
I
one.
still can't believe that fucking video has 1.4 million views.
Yeah.
I believe it.
Clickbait,
Dumb.
bro.
So, all right, here you go.
Yes.
Athletes at the Tokyo Olympics are being given condoms and warnings not to use them.
Yeah, do you know about this though?
Wait, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
the
What?
the Olympic Village is
Yeah.
what they
Oh,
call
it's
it, where the Olympians
orgy.
stay. Yeah, dude,
like-
it's seriously like a big orgy, like every year or every time they do the Olympics.
Yeah.
Because it's all the best, most fit athletes from across the
At
the
your
world.
physical
together.
prime, at
Yeah.
your, I mean, in that prime of your life. And it
Also,
is just-
kind of isolated, you know,
Yeah.
in general. Family's not around, or not too much anyway.
It took them. I mean, this was the 32nd Olympiad, so 32 times 4, whatever. It's been along that time, but it took until the 80s, As they have since the 1980s, organizers ordered thousands of condoms so athletes can safely hook up. To be specific, Japanese organizers ordered 160,000 condoms to be handed out to the athletes in the village. And that booth is right at the beginning when you walk into the village.
Now, I will say, too, because they're trying to tell people not to use them or
Right.
whatever.
They said take them home and use them.
Yeah, but they actually ordered less than what they normally do.
Right.
Really?
So normally there's probably 200,000 condoms or more.
Each athlete gets like 1,000 condoms.
Right.
We know what you're doing here.
Right.
Right.
You leave with 12.
Yeah.
That shit's crazy.
Dude.
Isn't it?
Then they say they don't want them to use them, but they should be taking them home
Well,
as
that's-
souvenirs.
Like,
What?
no, I'm here with all the other perfect specimens.
Yeah.
What do you think's
That's
going to
like-
happen?
That's like the whole parent thing or the sex education type thing where
Yeah.
they give you condoms like, I don't want you to have sex, but
Just
there
in
you
case.
go.
This sentence is fucking with me. Hold on. Tokyo organizers also want participants to refrain from any kind of intimate physical activity outside their sport.
Yeah.
What fucking sport includes intimate physical activity?
I don't know. They're talking outside their sport because you're supposed to be quarantined with your team in that sport.
Oh.
Yeah, but like in a sport, I mean, you could do like figure skating,
Yeah.
just duet or
Oh, I
whatever.
thought I didn't know if they added pump game or something like that into the Olympics or something
Have you
like
watched the 3v3 basketball in the Olympics?
Not in the Olympics. but
So
I've seen it.
fast paced and crazy.
Yeah.
It was awesome to watch.
Yeah.
Now, is it the one that they're doing half court?
Yeah,
Yeah. See, I don't like that.
I do. I thought it was amazing. It was great because like so the whole thing with Russia, since they're still banned from the doping and everything,
Yep.
they're called the ROC, which is Russian Olympic Committee. So just the ROC. So they were like in the final, and the one big dude, his shoe like completely fell apart. So he ran off court and duct taped it back on and jumped back
Yep.
on court. I'm like, that
Hell
was pretty
yeah.
awesome.
Love it. Zion
You gotta do what you
Williamson
gotta
did
do.
that last year, blew out, or maybe it was 2 years ago now, blew out one of his shoes, which never fucking happens.
Mm.
Yeah, it was bad. But
Damn.
That's crazy, man.
It is nuts. But anyway,
I mean, it's Japan for you, though. I
well,
don't.
they had a huge surge right before everybody came there, so they had to
Yeah.
do something.
Yeah, the Olympics almost didn't happen. I forgot about that
Why?
because of a new
The new COVID shit.
yeah,
The Delta variant or
Delta
whatever.
variant.
right.
But I'm glad
I
it
can
did
get
happen.
everybody now.
I absolutely love the Olympics. I love watching it. The kids love watching it. I don't know. I mean,
I used to like it a lot more than now, but I don't know if I'll like it more when Harper's old enough to appreciate it or whatever. But I don't really care right now. Obviously, skateboarding being in the Olympics is really cool.
it was so great.
I like the Winter
I
Olympics
stayed
the
up
most.
way
Yeah.
too late to watch that. It was so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I fucks with the Winter Olympics.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm going to talk about it on our podcast. I'm going to have it set up so I could do it. Hannah was getting so mad at me, my wife, because what I was doing is like they had the women's park final on the first night, and I'm like doing the commentating because I love to like figure out which trick everybody's doing, and I'm
Right.
like calling them, and it's great because the guy's like calling them to see that I'm right. And with the women's like park finals, I'm like, there's a front side air there, and just going
Yep.
over the hump, then to a front side air. Okay,
Yep.
that was a good one. She got okay, all right. She did a little carve the coping a little bit.
Right.
There's another front side air.
but see, that's exactly we were talking before the show. That's exactly why I can appreciate park skateboarding, but like
You gotta watch the men's. Holy crap! It was
I watch
insane.
it. I watch it, but it's just, and obviously they're very good. I skateboarded for like 9 or 10 years, so I appreciate all of it. But the street competition is just so much more difficult in my mind
No,
because
I
of
disagree.
the amount of flip tricks and
No,
stuff
that's
like that.
That's the thing. In the park, they're
They're getting there.
like
as
the
far
kid.
as flip.
The kid who won from Australia, he was 18 years old. He got a 95.74. The dude, he was doing like McTwist, kickflip, like indie. It was just unbelievable stuff they were doing. And you're watching, you're like, I don't understand how your body's doing that right now. And the flipping and grabbing, oh, it was so cool.
Yeah, I don't know if I've
dude,
ever
I'd-
seen a kickflip McTwist.
That's how I felt when I watched that damn kid on that scooter.
I was gonna say R. Willie.
Yeah.
You know Ryan Williams.
Fucking
Yes.
insane.
He's a
He's
monster.
great. He's great on BMX too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was.
He did the first ever
dude. He's done so
backflip
much.
bike flip. Where
Yeah.
he front flipped the bike and then backflipped.
Yep.
Yeah.
He did that on a scooter. He's done a double front flip 720 on a
Yes.
BMX bike. He's done a triple backflip on a scooter. I think a triple backflip on a BMX bike too.
This
Not
year,
in competition though.
they've
but
done it now.
Yeah.
Triple backflip has happened in competition.
Nice.
This year it did.
Nice.
I
Lots
just
of
don't
X Games,
understand
but-
how the hell you can continue to know where you're at after a double backflip.
just don't get the twisties, bro.
I don't understand how they can't. Like, that's just so much going on, and you're so
Yeah.
high up there.
Dude, he's a monster though.
Yeah, he's great.
He's definitely crazy. I wanted to say something and I forget now.
Well, save it for next week.
Twisties.
How long have we been recording?
We're up. Hey, we're about to hit an hour.
Are we really?
Yep.
Okay.
Would you
Well,
look at that?
would you look at that?
Sometimes when you just don't focus on the time, you make time.
Just look at it.
Can you break down that sentence?
Nah, man, put that shit on your arm. That's your new tat.
I want you to break down that sentence.
Sometimes when you don't think about the time,
No, that's not what you said.
I said sometimes when you don't think about time, you make time.
Okay. So break that down.
So when you don't think about the time,
No, that's not what you said.
I'm breaking it down.
I want you to
This-
break it down as literal as you said it. Because it doesn't
Now
make
I
sense.
forget what I said.
Exactly. You suck.
That tracks.
Peace.
Hey. But yeah, I don't know. Thank you guys for checking out the episode. I guess that's it, right?
Yeah, thank you.
Any more dick talk?
No.
Penis.
Why do you keep trying to say bye?
I didn't say bye. I said penis.
Penis breath.
Whenever Tony's on our episode, that's how when I ask him to give me checks, he always says penis. Like until I tell him to stop.
He does.
Like he won't stop doing it until I tell him to stop.
It's very true. It's very true. But yeah, I mean, I guess that is it, though, right? Is that it? More dick stuff?
I don't know.
You want to talk about your dick fingers? All right. Well, yeah. Thank you guys for
Could you
checking out
get
the
you
episode.
get in like double trouble if you were to flip
Subscribe.
somebody off with your penis finger?
Subscribe, like the video, go to Patreon. I'm just ignoring you at this point.
I know.
Patreon.com/AverageAF Podcast.
Would you like to get tickled?
You
with
get
penis
10%
fingers?
off right now if you
Yeah,
do the
climb it up
annual
your arm.
subscription. Don't get me excited. Actually, scratch that. Get me excited. We're about to sign off.
You might
here.
want to get me excited so it turns from a punch to a slap.
Oh my God. Whatever. We're out of here. Have a good night.
Until next week. Peace.
This has been the Average AF Podcast with Adam McElroy and Ryan Baker. See you next week.